we finish autumn. Yes, autumn. Not spring, but autumn. Let's try going. Well, I don't know. I can't look around anyway. So let's try perhaps sleeping. I don't have anything that is of any value. So let's try to just sleep and hope nobody kills me. Okay. You'll have to wake up first. But how do I know when it is daytime again? Well, this is pretty awkward. Let's try moving around. You can't wake up people if you are asleep yourself. Perhaps wake up self? No? Wake self? Me. Wake me. You can't wake people up if you are asleep yourself. So, I really am unconscious and can't wake up at the wheel. I should look at how to wake up. Sleeping. Sleep. Let's try to look at if this has anything that says how to wake up. This command will cause your character to lie down on the ground or floor if indoors and fall asleep. It is the best thing for regeneration, although you will be totally unaware of your surroundings while asleep. Note that sleeping is affected by how tired one really is. Once your character falls asleep, he or she will remain asleep until such a time as he or she is not tired anymore. So that's how it works. Sleeping is the only way to cure some serious types of wounds and to fully recuperate after a lot of movement. It is possible to append a message to this command, which will be seen by everyone else in the same location, but it will not change your long description, probably. See help command emotes for more info. Sleep on bed. Am I still awake? No, I am not. Choose carefully where your character sleeps and preferably get a trusted companion to keep watch and preferably guarding your character while doing so. This command will not work if your character is fighting or mounted. Your character is extremely vulnerable while asleep. It is very easy to kill a character who is sleeping, and it is also very easy for anyone to steal anything or everything from a sleeping character. I just remembered I have some coins that I should not let anyone steal. But I just felt like that was the perfect moment for sleeping. If you are already sitting or resting on something that you can sleep on, like a bed or a cushion, you can just type sleep and it will make you sleep on the object you are on. I should probably have a perhaps stand or wake. Would rest have. Recline on the ground and relax for a while. Well, that might have worked also. Seated or resting position. Let's try to use that. Stand. You'll have to wake up first. Okay. Let's try. Does wake command now work? This command allows your character to wake up. Let's try just wake. Wake. You wake and sit up. Yes, I managed to wake up. Finally. Let's try going west. Stand. West. You stumble around in the darkness and lose your bearings. Perhaps west again. Actually, how much movement points did I recuperate? 11. Total darkness. Again, west. No, I can't go that way. Darkness. You have trouble telling where to put your feet when you walk. Actually, I know. I'm stupid. I have a torch. Let's light. Torch. You can't find a torch here to light. How do I light my torch? I have that. Perhaps wield torch first, and when you are already wielding something, unwield. Club. What? Let's take or remove club. You stop using your crude bone club. Yes. Let's wield torch. You brandish your unlit rag-wrapped bone torch. You light an unlit rag-wrapped bone torch. The area is filled with a yellow light. Look! Actually, do I have any indication when my torch will run out? No. Pot shards, a few chunks of broken clay, a glass bottle. None of those are important. Well, a glass bottle might be important for storing something, but I don't know what I could store. The body of the wild-haired man lies crumbled on the stony ground. Ah, this is what I am. Yes. Well, let's try going west. And no, I can't go that way. No, I can't go that way. Either south. And when there are more people here. I just want to hide somewhere that no one can see me. Let's try going east. There's nobody here. Hide, and you search for a good place to hide, and then sneak. Actually, I remember now. I was supposed to put these on. Mercy all. No, my character will not kill anyone. No save arrest. I will no longer resist subduing efforts from the guards. Actually, do I have anything that I can use to look at the man without giving myself in or something? Well, let's just try to steal coins from it. He seems to be. Actually, it's me I was looking at. The wild. Look wild. Yes. Steal coins, I believe. Steal coins. Wild. You quietly approach your target. Steal what? Steal coins. I already told you. Steal coins. Oh, that character doesn't have any. Probably. I was getting so excited. And now, how do I unhide myself? Let's first walk. You speed your pace a little, and now try going west perhaps and south when. Then I shouldn't be hiding any longer. Am I hiding? How do I know if I am hiding? Let's try searching for hide. Of course, I could just use help command in the game, actually. Staying hidden while moving requires strong stealth abilities, but I used sneak, so I don't know if that worked. Perhaps when I moved the first time, when I might have your concentration falters. Oh, perhaps that means I could no longer hide. So let's check in-game help menu also. Help hide. Wearing heavy armor will prevent well-lit roomed, cramped passages or areas of devoid descent cover may not provide the necessary places in them to hide. The act of wearing armor will cause your character to become visible, and will changing weapons between hands, getting something out of a back, and so on. The skills of hiding and sneaking are used often in conjunction. It may take some time to find suitable cover. If someone is watching you, it will make it harder to hide from them, even if you succeed at hiding from the room at large. Okay, that's nothing that the online help didn't give me information. Perhaps weather. It's a cool night. A cool breeze blows from the south. The white moon, Lirafu, hangs low in the sky. That short figure is looking at me suspiciously. No, that's not something. The tree descent debris and movement from the corner of your eye implies that the alleys are far from unpopulated. Those who call this place home seem to have a knack for staying out of direct sight. Sounds echo and bounce from wall to wall, making it difficult where they originate from. North-south. I'm pretty lost already, but twisting alleyway. Worn and cracked walls of red clay brick and old stone flank the sides of this narrow and twisting alleyway. Trash, excrement, refuse, and scattered bones. Have I already read this? Yes, thinking found it. Well, it's anyway. I don't know if I read that, but It's pretty generic. Yes, this place also has the same, exact same description. Tethered pants. Do I have pants? Actually, no. It's cracked leather pants. And boots, I mean. Patched scent glove pants. And those are tattered, so they aren't any good for me. Let's try going north still. Twisting alleyway. South and west. Well, I haven't been to the west yet. North. Alleyways snake out of this freeway intersection to the east, south and north, and I don't really have any idea where I am going. It is pretty strange. Look, buildings. You do not see that there. That look, building. No, you don't see any buildings, even though they are clearly here. Let's try moving to the north still, because that's where I have been moving. Alleys lead south and west, twisting off into the gloom. And still the same description, the same exact description. The alleyway leads off to the east and south. Okay, perhaps south then. This is something new. You are standing in the middle of a poverty-stricken alley, though there are signs all around you that this place once had a measure of richness and wealth to it. Long stone sconces that once held lamps, finely polished banisters high from the ground, or elaborate door frames vandalized and worn by time, all mark the passage of this place from opulence to our desolation. The sunrise. Yes, perhaps now. How do I unlight my torch? Let's just try removing it. That worked. You extinguish, yes. That worked. Good. So, it is now morning. You are standing in the middle of a poverty-stricken... Actually, I read all that. All about you, piled against dilapidated stone buildings, are piles of garbage, excrement, and the occasional forgotten corpse that gather here. The sky above, what is visible of it through the blood-tinged air, rank with foul scents, shines less brightly upon you. The rays blocked out by the tall, cracked structures of crumbling red stone. The tight quarters of the buildings and mounds of detritus pushed against the alley walls give you an acute claustrophobic sensation. Movement from the corner of your eye implies that the valleys are far from unpopulated. So that's the semi-exact description as before. I have been going to the north, so that's the same exact description westwards. Nothing new here. Poet-stricken alley again. So I'm lost. This really is the labyrinth. A doorway to the south leads into an old ramshackle building. Let's try going there. Perhaps I should have opened the door, but apparently Wasn't no need. An abandoned bakery. An unsightly clutter lies strewn about this large gutted room. A refuse and trash marking it a squatter's den. Set against the southern wall are a dozen huge brick ovens, marking this place as some sort of ancient bakery from a time long forgotten. All other signs of what this place was have been removed by scavengers for generations, leaving an untidy mess to welcome any visitors. So nothing here. Where haven't I been yet? A T-junction now. A glob of tar-like jet black mush lies here. I have to check what mush is, so I don't pick up. Ugh, it's just lying there. How? Well, I have to pick that up because I don't have much food. It's a globe of it. Well, chipped and cracking refuse, excrement and rooming buildings above give you... Yes, that's the same exact thing. I'm still in the labyrinth in a T-junction now. Where haven't I been? I have been moving north, it seems. Actually, that was the building. I can't move west, so let's try moving perhaps south. A dead end. You are standing in the middle of a poverty-stricken alley. Though there are signs all around you that this place once had a measure of richness and wealth to it. Long stone sconces that once held lamps. That's pretty much the same as before. Blood-tinged air rank with foul scents shines less brightly upon you. The tight quarters of the buildings and mounds of the trees pushed against the alley walls. Okay. The alley ends here in a small cul-de-sac. Let me guess. This is something that actually the translation software did know it. North. A T-junction. Have I been at the... Probably I have. I'm just lost. Let's be methodological. A dead end. I can go down from here. I didn't know it. With a dry, dusty basement. This dingy basement is dusty, but otherwise uncommonly free of the trash and debris prominent in most places in the labyrinth. The floor and walls are nothing more than hard-packed, sandy earth under a rock ceiling so low that an elf would have to crouch to move under it. The typical stench of the alleyways creeps in here, but with an added dead stale quality to it. A stairway that has been rough hewn into the eastern side of the basement, leading upwards to an alleyway. The large tattooed man is standing here. Actually, I might want to speak because I don't know where I am. And, well, let's look at the tattooed man first. You look up at the large tattooed man. This large human is somewhat dirty and smells vaguely of sewage. His hair is a greasy, clumped mat that droops down the sides of his low broad head. From the center of his face, a crooked, bulbous nose struts out below his squinted and feral eyes. He's pretty fearsome. His body is muscular and well-toned, otherwise, despite the grime. Various crude and poorly done tattoos adorn his exposed skin in excellent condition. But where were we? Communication. Let's tell me. Hello? You ask the large tattooed man in Sirihish. Hello? Can you give me directions to anywhere useful? He's pretty fearsome, but he's the second, no, the third person I have met. He doesn't seem to be wearing anything that could contain coins, so let's just leave. Perhaps I can put one of these elaborating things in disappointment. See, I cannot go that. Where can I go? Up in disappointment. Where have I been going? South. So let's try. This was a dead end, so let's move here. And I thought I explored the western. Actually, no. I came from the east, so yes, that's west is where I should go if I want to search misplaced methodologically. And now I can go to the south. Actually, there are probably things to my north, but because of the very fine nature of this place, this alleyway runs north-south from here. Shattered fragments of red clay brick lie around and in heaps, and those are no good for me. I am no blacksmith. Middle of poverty-stricken alley. I can still move south. Cul-de-sac. And no downwards place here. And perhaps now I can try to explore east. There's an old ramshackle building. That's the abandoned bakery. I can go east from here. I have to remember that. Actually, let's try going east. Bend. So, an alley. There isn't anything here. And those people don't even have anything worth stealing. Twisting alleyway. Let's go east. Very interesting commentary. Brought to you by Spufnum. And now I'm... now I can't go east either. Perhaps would there be any way I can... Perhaps this way. Well, let's try going east for this place here. That at least gives me an option to go north. Ah, now I can go east also. And more I can go east some more. Ah, there is a bloodied ragged pair of pants lying here. This alley winds through this area. The alley winds through this area, trailing off to the west and south. A narrow doorway on the north wall is visible, set into the side of a dilapidated building. Let's try going there. An abandoned building. An unsightly clutter lies strewn about the place, covered with sand and grime from both wind and filthy occupants. The building is obviously abandoned and falling into disrepair, but it apparently still serves as at least a sleeping spot for desperate inhabitants of the labyrinth. I have to make a note of that. But I don't know how to find my way here. Everywhere I go it looks the same. A doorway to the south serves as the exit from this rundown building. I can't do anything with the pants either, so that's no good. Well, I can go east from here again. Let's try that. And now some more north. Reddish-brown elf. Let's look at the elf. She's carrying nothing obvious. A black belt. Pants, boots, sleeves, shirt. This muscular elven woman's head is shaved completely bald, so only her dark brown eyebrows give any clue as to her hair color. Her almond-shaped eyes are pale sky blue, providing a pleasant contrast to her lightly tanned brown skin. The scars across her face and arms, however, imply that she engages in more physical pursuits than her countenance might suggest. The bald-tanned elven woman is in excellent condition. Let's try tell elf. Actually, I remember. Elves are humans' mortal enemies here in the alley. Let's give a glare at. Giving a glare. An angry glare. Giving an angry glare. You look. No, not like that. Look, elf. Okay, that should do it. Giving an angry glare, you look at the bald-tanned elf woman. So, because, because elves are mortal enemies of humans here, I have to be rude. I won't even say hello to it. Yes, it's an it. We humans here in... Well, that doesn't sound right. Filthy elves. We are stealing from good working folk and... Well, I am not exactly working myself. Let's try sneaking again and hiding. Let's... Actually, I forgot to do this last time, but this time I remember I should actually have role-playing reasons to how I can actually hide here. Let's see. What kinds of objects are there in this location? Brick and old stone flank besides of this narrow and twisting alleyway. Yes, it's a twisting alleyway. I can come from a twist in it. Because it is twisting. Come behind. From behind that. And in this location, let's see how can I put this trick an alley. Well, there are signs all around you that this place once had a measure of richness. Long stone scones that once held lamps. Polished banisters. What is a banister actually? It's some sort of a pole in horizontal position. Let's see. That's no good, I don't think. Well, it might be a poor hiding place, but a hiding place anyway. High from the... Well, they are high from the ground. I can't hide behind them if that's the case. Elaborate door frames, that's no good either. Opulence to utter desolation. All about you, piled against dilapidated stone buildings. Piles of garbage. Ah, yes, I can hide behind a pile of garbage. Let's try that. Hiding. You search for a good place to hide. Am I still hidden? Am I hidden yet, I mean? Because it said it can take some time to... Let's try hiding again and... Your concentration falters. Let's go to the... Where was I? Before south. Your concentration falters. Let's try hiding again. Well, she might have noticed me, but... well, I was sneaking. I don't know if she noticed me. Still coins elf. You quietly approach. Flee. Flee west. You are... Flee... well, I managed to flee. Whew. Well, I have to look for a hiding place. East. Twisting alleyway. South more. East. Well, now I should be safe. Whew. She discovers you at the last instant. The bold 10th elven woman shouts in an unfamiliar tongue. Keep fear. The bold 10th elf woman hits you, barely grazing your head. Let's see. What was she wearing? Arms, studded sleeves, nothing interesting. She was just wearing her fists, and not wearing them, but you know what I mean. She grazes my hair barely, and again hits me in the ear, and that gives me an I reel from the blow and lose my balance a little bit. The rugged reddish brown elf joins the bold 10th elven woman's fight. That's not good. We were in a group. Slashes your wrist, wounding you. My wrist is wounded. Pierce your leg, nicking you. You dodge a bash from the rugged reddish brown elf who loses his balance and falls. The rugged reddish brown elf slashes you very hard on your body, pierces your body, nicking you. Swiftly dodges your hit. You attempt to flee. Reddish brown elf seizes the opening and attacks, solidly slashing your body, piercing at you, but you dodge all the way. Out of the way. Well, look, self does not look too well. Well, I have to rest a little bit. Let's try to look for a resting place. Well, there aren't any. I don't know where to go from here. Twisting alleyway, east and south, crude intersection. Let's try going east. Dead end. An old, brightly painted building sits at the end of a valley. Let's look at the building. Scrolls of paint have been splashed across the walls of this old building, creating a random mural of shapes and colors. So, was it to the east? As you cannot go that way. In? That was a shortcut for my inventory. Go building. Go to building. Nah. You fools. Okay, I cannot go to the building. Inside the building. Let's try. A dark, shadowy alleyways run off in all directions from here. Let's go to the south, because I haven't yet explored that place yet. No, not to the north. I meant to go east. Alleyways snake off to the west. Like that. Another T-junction. There is something here. A rumpled heap of old faded leather lies here. A rope braided with a string of yellowed skulls hangs over the alleyway. A rope. That might be useful if I am ever climbing anywhere, but actually, have I yet had the opportunity to try my climbing abilities. I don't think I have. Let's... I don't know. Let's... should I get the string of yellowed skulls? No. Actually, no. Well, that isn't really a rope, but... and actually, it isn't even a string, because it's a figurative a figure of speech, probably. They are just skulls hanging over the alleyway in a row. That's what it means. No, I didn't read this. Yes, it is a rope. Do I need the rope? Let's try climbing south. What? I cannot climb, is that so? Climbing. Burglars down. Rope. Perhaps, let's see. Ropes come in a variety of types and skills, some with grapples and some without. Many ropes can be crafted. Ropes are used to climb up and down places that require a climb skill, but may have other uses as well. Hold rope. Up or down. If you have no save on, you will not be able to climb. Well, I have only no save against the guards. Holding the rope does not guarantee a successful climb. Climbing still relies on this climb skill and the difficulty of the place in which you are climbing. Yes, well, it is useful. Get rope. You cannot take a rope braided with a string of yellowed skulls. Climb. Well, that wasn't a command it understands, but let's try up. No. How can I get this rope? Do I have to shoot at it with something? Let's try looking for something in this that would have climbing. But skill climb. This skill is automatically used whenever your character attempts to scale any kind of sheer surface. A failure will mean falling often the entire distance, possibly to the ground, and incurring damage. Note that your character can rather easily be knocked unconscious if failing from a height, even though he or she may not die in the process. Some places, those sheer surfaces cannot be climbed. If you have no save on, you will not be able to climb. Equipment can be used to make climbing easier, including climbing ropes. So there aren't any place I can climb here. Okay. Have it your way. You pass beneath the shadow of a rope braided with a string of yellowed skulls. This dark and narrow alley snakes away to the west and south. A rope. Perhaps now I can get the rope. You cannot take the rope. West and north. Let's try to see if I can go east from here. Yes, I can. Actually, was that someone I was trying to steal from? Who was that I tried to steal from? The Bald, tanned elven woman. So, who was it? A rope braided, no. An elven woman with amber eyes is here, slowly moving along the street. So that is someone other than... Actually, I know. The elves live in the east and the humans in the west. That might be it. That's why I am only bumping into elves here. This dark and narrow alley snakes away to the west. Part of the southern wall has collapsed here, spilling shards of, well, to the north, a large stone door set into a thick wall blocks the alley off. Okay, I can go there. Let's see. An abandoned courtyard. A rope... a stiff white-petaled flower lies here. A whetstone made of gritty grey stone lies here. So this is some place for blacksmiths. A coarse stone tool lies here. A courtyard. Is that a suitable place for me to sleep? Some powdered herbs. Are they eatable? Actually, let's use score. You are Agrethen. Keywords large man, brown skin. With brown skin. Objective. I don't have an objective yet. I should... Okay, I don't need any phone calls right now. Let's put it in the muted state. Code generated long description? I thought I had a... What is this? I thought... Yes, I have a long description. What do you mean? You fools. 8 stone and... By the way, I think I overestimated my weight, but probably 7-10 stones would be more accurate. Because I have been a bit starving a bit, so strength is good, agility is exceptional. Wow. Wisdom is below average, endurance is above average. You are hungry. No, not hungry, but full and not thirsty. Your health is 51 out of 100. You have 90 out of 124 stamina and 98 out of 98 stun. So I am pretty wide awake, but I am a bit tired and my health isn't very good at all. Well, do I have any how do I make sure my things won't get stolen if I sleep here? Let's see. Close door. You close the door. Lock door. There doesn't seem to be a keyhole. Let's see if just moving south will open the door. The door seems to be closed. Okay, so I have that at least to guard me. Is there anything like bubble wrap in this game I could put in front of my door so I will wake up when someone comes through it? Probably not. But something equal to that. Something that would make noise if that door was opened. Perhaps because I am in a dead end with a door. to guard me. How would I make sure the door couldn't be opened when I am asleep? That is a good question. Let's look for a door. Jamming a door. Doors work much you would expect. I think this sentence is missing something. Much like you would expect, perhaps. They can be open. Oh, of course, they can be open, closed, locked, and unlocked. But could I lock the door? There doesn't seem to be a keyhole, so that's not an option. If there are multiple doors leading from the room your character is currently in, you will need to specify the direction of the room you wish to manipulate. A locked door requires a key to unlock someone in the art of picking locks. Close lock, skill pick. No, nothing. Let's just try for fun. Bar door. Jam door. What? Okay, I get it. I don't have any way to make sure nobody gets. Yeah. So let's and let's put stand on standby. I'm getting pretty hungry in real life. Well, there are surprisingly few buildings I can get inside. Well, this game is pretty old, so I shouldn't criticize it too much. But well, even that one encounter took away half of my health, so that's something you wouldn't see in less hardcore games. Okay, I have only 4 hit points. I have only regenerated 4 hit points. Do I regenerate when I am moving around? No, I don't think so. How would I recuperate from my wounds? Let's look at if there is another. And I have to keep this here. Actually, I thought stand was supposed to make me wake up. Wake. You wake and sit up. Okay, so it does. Perhaps if I am sitting. Well, let's just... Health. Health points. How do I regenerate more quickly? I need to know this. It is pretty important. I can't see it anyway here, perhaps in the sleep thing here. Sleeping is the only way to cure some serious types of wounds and to fully recuperate after a lot of movement. Okay, it is the best thing for regeneration, although you will be able to. So, okay. Perhaps I should just stop recording for now and well, just sleep until I am fully healed. Okay, let's just do that.